Hello everyone, Roy Smith at Viking Executive Protection Solutions. I want to talk to you about a situation that's been coming up of late that I want to bring to your attention. I've had the luxury of being able to provide protection for principals at certain venues, locations, events where we cannot have the luxury of carrying a firearm. And when I'm reaching out to agents to help me out in those situations, whether it's to cover it themselves or to assist me, and I let them know, hey, look, this venue, we cannot carry a firearm, then they have had a little bit of pushback. No, I don't think I can do it because I don't feel comfortable not having my firearm. Or no, I only like to work with my firearm. Okay, I understand that, and I have no hard feelings for those agents who choose that. But I want to express that you need to actually understand that to actually be able to provide a good service, to be a well-rounded EP agent that is not just focused on domestic, but also focused on being able to travel abroad, you may not have the luxury of being able to carry your firearm. Plus, if you are a one-man unit, if you're a one-man protection team, and it's just you and the principal, you getting into a firefight is not the ideal situation if something actually occurs. Your main focus is to remove your client, your principal, off of that X and get them to safety. So the question is, how do I know that I can provide my services confident if I don't have my firearm? Well, I've had the luxury of being able to travel abroad and actually provide protection services. So what I do in these situations is I focus on all of my pre-trip planning, my advanced detail work, my phone calls and connections that I make with the venue, with the event planners, with hostesses, managers, set situations up, understand the venue, understand the situation around, talk to my driver, make sure the vehicle's in a certain spot. Also, what I try to do is make sure that if I can detect any viable threats to my client, I'm going to be more aware of those situations because I know I don't have the luxury to get into a firefight. Because if I'm in a one-man detail, and if I get into a firefight, I'm losing. I want to get my client off the X. I don't want to sit there and exchange gunfire with someone. I want to move. And I want to move to safe areas and get him out of there. Now, if you're in a two-man detail, then things can change a little bit. But once again, the whole idea is to understand that we have to adapt to the situation. We have to be professional at all levels, with and without our firearm or additional weapons. So now we have to utilize our tools, our brains, our pre-planning, our details to specific situations, and make sure that we have all bases covered. And then that way you can feel confident about your skills and being able to handle yourself in an environment situation when you don't have your firearm. Once again, I do not like to go ahead and talk about anyone who feels that they need to have it. I understand. I carry my firearm with me almost everywhere I go. But I still feel confident that I can handle myself, protect my client if I don't have it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Love to hear back from you. Take care. Be safe always.